Hi, I'm David Mock from Palmerston North, New Zealand, and I'm really excited to be auditioning for Brent Studios' Diploma of Musical Theatre. The reason I want to take this course is because musical theatre has always been my life, and so I'd love to make it my life in a more tangible sense, as a career. I caught the musical theatre bug from my dad when he was in Les Mis when I was very young. And so a few years later, in 2006, I auditioned and got into my first show, Oliver, and have been doing shows pretty much every year since. And some of my highlights have been this year, playing Judah in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, playing Charlie Brown in my school show, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and of course this month playing Link Larkin in in Hairspray. An awesome production of Hairspray. And so my ambitions, my dreams, my goals are to have a successful musical theatre career and to inspire other people to enjoy musical theatre as well. They say musical theatre is dying, but I don't think it is. I think it could be evolving. And so later in life I want to move into film and do film interpretations of musicals, because and actually that's really hard to do successfully because it's such a different medium. But I think Brent Street is the perfect place to get started and to grow and learn and to discover and get jobs. And so I went and visited you guys last year for your winter school, and I had such a good time. So I'm really looking forward to auditioning for you and auditioning for the rest of my life. So thank you for your consideration.
There are giants in the sky. They're big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the world you've left and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, and the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you'd never dare, 'cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast, and you know things now that you never knew before. Not till the sky. Only just when you made a friend and only know she's big, but you don't feel small, someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is lead and your stomach's stone, and you're really scared being all alone. And it's then that you long for the things you've known and the world you've left and the little you own. The fun is done. You steal what you can and run, and you scramble down and you look below, and the world you know begins to grow. The roof, the house, and your mother at the door. The roof, the house, and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between, and you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Let the time go by. I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live.
People used to look up to you. The old people thought that when they passed on, Te Kukunga would be left in safe hands. What would they think now, eh? What would they think of these safe hands? Used to be so much softer, didn't they? Now look at them, blue to the bone, and these chipped nails, these fingers raw and bleeding. In need of a good manicure, I think. Who'd be safe in these hands? Only person who thinks you're special now is that boy in there. Oh yes, the whāngai is proud of you. I know you can hear me, Pa. So listen, you owe me that at least. I've brought Te Kukunga back to life. I've saved the reputations of our whānau, our iwi. Can you see the buildings, the whare, the new kitchen? The phoenix has risen from the ashes. I did it all for you. I carry your load on my shoulders now. There's just one thing that I ask.